Don't say I'm not too kind. No one could say I'm not kind.
You're the best host ever.
Oh, exactly.
There we go.
That's what everyone says. We'll get you back in about 10 minutes.
Cool. Thank you very much, Stuart.
That's the Taboos. They'll be back in 10 minutes. So we're going to go, I think it's an appropriate time to have a little bit of a shout-out, shall we?
Yeah.
First of all, massive thanks to Craig for the loan of his bass amp. Without the bass amp, there would be no show today. So massive thanks to him. There we go. Absolute legend. Thank you, Craig. You've saved the day. Massive big shout out to HMD Massive as well. You know who you are. That's Arif, Enver, James, Olga, and Malcolm and Annie. Yeah, I think that'll do. I think that's it. That shout out's over. So let's go over to the second hour.
The Premium Blend Radio Show with Stuart Clack-Lewis. Bringing you the best unsigned and emerging artists from the UK and beyond.
Well, there's no better way to start the second hour than a little bit of Bang Bang Romeo.
Oh, my love, I can see always that you love me like you love me.
Heaven is somewhere that we both want now. Look at my picture when it all falls down, and you'll be reminded it'll all work out. Meet you down the moon some rainy Sunday. Heaven is somewhere that has let you down. You had my back when I had lost my crown. Bought me a cider with your last £5. You gonna fly with me on that runway?
Sit back down next to me. Why don't you love yourself like you love me? Sit back down next to me. Why don't you love yourself like you love me? Oh, my love, I'll be fine. Always by your side. Oh, my love, I can see always that you love me like you love me.
Heaven is lovely, but we can't go yet. Stick on your playlist on that old cassette. Drunk on Monday and there's no regrets. You can find us singing in a rundown subway. Heaven is somewhere that has let you down. You had my back when I had lost my crown. Bought me a cider with your last £5. You're gonna fly with me on that runway.
Sit back down next to me. Why don't you love yourself like you love me? Sit back down next to me. Why don't you love yourself like you love me? So you love you like you love me. So you love you
You can find us singing in a
you love me.
subway.
So you love you. Like you love me. By your side. Oh, my love, I can see always that you love you like you love me.
There we go. That's a little bit of Bang Bang Romeo there with featuring Example, who's a double #1 UK
Yeah,
artist as well.
fantastic artist.
Yes,
Yeah,
and I also believe that Ed Sheeran toured with
Yes,
with
yes,
Example, and look
yeah.
where
Yeah,
look where he ended up.
Yeah.
And now Bang Bang Romeo featuring with him. I think only great things are going to happen. So that was released on the 4th of October on 57 Music /Red Sun Records. And Bang Bang Romeo are propelling force female-fronted bands in a male-dominated industry, with lead singer Anastasia as one of those once in 20 years voices. And it's one cast band, because we saw these guys at the Croco Fest up in Croydon earlier this year, and their performance was, I don't know, it was just unbelievable. Yeah, different gravy. Honestly, it was absolute different gravy. You can catch these guys playing at the Green Door store on the 25th of October. And I would advise, if you're going to go and see them, get your tickets early, because they will sell out, I would imagine, pretty damn quick. Yeah, definitely. Because they're outstanding. So that is Bang Bang Romeo with Example with Love Yourself. The next track comes from this party. Called Skin and Bone. Only released last Thursday, the 10th of October, on Moscow Let's Go Records. And this party are an indie rock duo from Brighton and have released an outstanding new tune for the World Mental Health Day, which was last week. Consisting of Matt and Chris, they wanted to write something that was thought-provoking and meaningful, and the end result was Skin and Bone. And massive thanks to Dan Cox and Mark Stack for pointing me in these guys' direction. And also I believe that Dan Cox laid a little bit of guitar on this song as well, so as he kindly reminded me and pointed out. So thanks, Dan. Nice one for all that, and nice one, this party, for sending the track over. This is Skin and Bone.
I've heard the stupid things that you say. Another excuse for the meds that you take. Oh, they don't help you that much. You smile and you tell me that you feel fine, but I see the darkness in your eyes. When you can't see nothing, I show you something. When you can't feel nothing, when you can't see nothing, I show you something. When you can't feel nothing, screaming at the wall. You're so much more than skin and bone. Don't ever think you're on your own. You're so much more than skin and bone. Don't ever think you're on your own. Drifting for days without much sleep, I know the crazy places you've been. Oh, I know them all so well. But don't let your nights go out like this. How could you think that you wouldn't be missed? When you can't see nothing, I'll show you something. When you can't feel nothing, when you can't see nothing, I'll show you something. When you can't feel nothing, screaming at the wall. You're so much more than skin and bone. Don't ever think you're on your own. You're so much more than skin and bone. Don't ever think you're on. I show you something. When you can't feel nothing, when you can't see nothing, I show you something. When you can't feel nothing, screaming at the wall. You're so much more than skin and bone. Don't ever think you're on your own. You're so much more than skin and bone. Don't ever think you're on your own. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not
There we go. That's a little bit of this party with Skin and Bone, and that's the track is for World Mental Health Day from last week. So go and check it out. Go and check those guys out, and do whatever you need to do for that single, because it's absolutely fantastic. So thank you guys very much for sending it over. Very, very much appreciated. Right. So the next track comes from PUKK, who's absolutely no stranger to the show whatsoever, is he? No, I've been playing PUKK for a long time, and I will continue to play him because he does awesome tracks. This next one is called The Escape Artist. I don't have a release date, but I do know that it's coming from a new album. There's a new album in the offering, and PUKK wanted to send over something to warm the party up and he's done just that with The Escape Artist, and to be released on Tidy Karma Recordings. It's a tale of addiction and redemption, so he's keeping it cheerful at least. And with the album recorded and mixed by Gavin Monaghan of Magic Garden Studios, it's going to be another album that I want to be adding to my collection, because I know it's going to be awesome. Yes? Yes! So this is PUKK and The Escape Artist. There we go. That is PUKK, and that is The Great Escape, and it's absolutely fantastic. So I'll keep an eye out for the new album that's coming out very soon. I'm certainly be playing a few tracks off that once it arrives in my inbox. So thank you, Joe. Thank you as always. Great track, and keep up the good work, son. Right, so now it's time to go back over to the live band, and obviously I have to
Hello.
well, I'll ask you one quick question. I haven't actually warmed this one up, actually. So how long does it take you to write a song?
That's an interesting question. It depends, really. Yeah.
Throw out 3 in a day, one in a year.
Sometimes it takes it's like a lot of sections going into like one sort of song, so it takes a while for those sections to be generated. But sometimes, usually our writing method is like Sam will write the bulk of the lyrics and I'll kind of make it into a song, and like the music might come first or the lyrics might come first. So yeah, it's like kind of, it really, really depends. Like sometimes it just is there, and then sometimes you want to put a bit more thought into it. And like
I think No Miracles we wrote pretty quick.
Yeah, that one was pretty quick. Innovative Thinking, that one Midnight took a while.
One we're about to play.
Yeah, but yeah, we've been like kind of like, because we live apart from each other now, so it's writing music is a bit more difficult. We have to use different sort of formats to do it. But we've got some new material that will be hopefully maybe played at the 7th of November.
Alex keeps sending me these little audio clips of guitar.
Yeah,
riffs,
exactly.
so-
There's no pressure, eh?
Yeah. If not, then we'll have plenty of songs for the shows next year, like for sure. Yeah. So yeah, new music's coming. Yeah, we said it to the fans that have seen us 500 times.
But it is coming, folks. It is coming.
Yeah, we promise.
Well, on that note,